Welcome to the Untitled Podcast, everybody.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Untitled Podcast. Glad to be back with you. Hope you guys are having another fucking wonderful day today. I know we didn't have an episode for you yesterday. If you haven't checked out the day before last episode now, not yesterday's, but the day before's, because there wasn't one yesterday. Sorry, it's a bit confusing. The last episode that was put out, that's the easiest way I should just start up. I need to edit all of this, take it all out. Sorry. If you're listening to this now, this is a different recording. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to leave it all in here. Fuck it, I don't care. So anyways, what I should have just said from the get-go, the last episode that was out, the audio fucked up. So what we did was we made a YouTube exclusive. So last episode, if you're listening to this right now and you have not gone to the YouTube, you're missing out on episodes on the YouTube channel. So go to the YouTube channel right now, Off the Dome Podcast, same logo. Go to the YouTube, subscribe, comment, it helps the videos if you like, subscribe, comment, put something down in the comments, hit the notification bell so you know when the YouTube videos go live and you can comment and like it, help it out. It goes a long way, so if you do that, just in case you don't listen and something happens, I'll still put it on YouTube because I'll always have the video usually. So go on there just in case so you don't miss certain things. Catch it on both platforms. All platforms, really. But that way you got a backup. So we thought for NBA free agency was done deal. It was kind of like, boring, gonna be whatever. And now we have the KD says, I'm out of here thing kind of going on, which is wild. Where the fuck is KD going? Like, what and why now? You know what I mean? Like, Kyrie said he's gonna opt in. Now now Kyrie's going to LA somehow. He says he's forcing his way now. He's not gonna stay in Brooklyn. He's not an idiot. And he's not gonna go to a bozo garbage team that they want to dump him off to because he has no value. No, I'm not buying it. Kyrie's still a superstar in this league. He just last year said, I'm not going to do the COVID thing. You know, doing that flat earth deal shit. He just does his own thing and he walks to the beat of his own drum and you got to kind of respect it. And he catches a lot of fucking shit for it, which is whatever. Like the guy or not, he's still a really good basketball player. When he played, he came in and shit on people, dude. It was ridiculous. He's getting like 30 points. Coming back, and he was playing every other day. It was sometimes 2 days he was off. It was ridiculous. He was only playing away games. Couldn't play in his own hometown. It's stupid. So, imagine doing that and still scoring like 30 a night and having like 7 assists and 4 boards. I don't even know his stats. That's just off the top of my head, something like that. Anyways, I think he'll force his way to L.A. The Lakers will be really good again this year. It'll be up to Anthony Davis to stay healthy. But LeBron and Kyrie teaming up and being gods again with AD healthy, that'd be scary. So that leaves the question, well, where's KD going? To me, the most fun, I don't think it'll ever happen, is him going to Portland and playing with Dame. That would be awesome. I would like to see that. But I know KD won't go to the Trailblazers. Honestly, I have no idea where he's going. He said the leading teams were the Heat and the Suns, which, fuck, dude. We would have to give up Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin, or one of them guys, Max Strus. We'd have to give those guys in some picks, and we could get Kevin Durant. That would be nuts. And then the other one's the Suns. I'm a Heat fan, so I want to say, okay, Kevin Durant goes to Miami, but for some reason tells me he's not. And he's something about the Suns. What, are they going to give him Ayton? Ayton's going to go to the Nets? He don't want to go there. Come on, dude. Fuck that. He's not going to want to go there. I don't know if he has a choice, but are they going to want a star that's not going to sign a deal with him? He'll just become a free agent. He only has 1 year left of his rookie deal, I think. So he wants to get paid. So I don't know. I don't know where KD's going to go. I don't. To me, that's a big piece. I didn't think we'd have that this summer. The whole KD deal is going to be interesting. A lot of guys signed back to where they want to be, so we know where some pieces are. Some are interesting. So the MVP Joker, 5-year, $270 million deal to go stay with Denver. So they got to link up with them boys, Jamal Murray and Porter Jr. They'll have a solid team. Joker's definitely coming back. Cat coming back on a 4-year, $224 Supermax deal with Minnesota. So he's staying with the T-Wolves. Him and Anthony Edwards seem like they're going to have something. There's going to be D. Russell with them too. I don't know. Ja's got a 5-year, $193. Could be $231 when it's all said and done to be Memphis superstar. That's a Supermax deal. Bradley Beal. This is the one that's some just so dumb. 3 years, $250 max deal with Wizards. Bradley Beal, are you fucking out of your damn mind, dude? Oh my God. He was linked to a few different teams. I think Miami was one of them. He should have got the hell out of the Washington a long time ago. Get out, dude. John Wall did. He's going to the Clippers. He's going to have a chance in the playoffs this season. This year, John Wall, your partner for running mate for a while, is going to go play in a playoff game. What are you doing? You're staying with the Wizards, not doing anything. You're not even seeing postseason time. You're getting whooped. You're dropping 45 and losing by 10. God damn, dude. Bradley Beal's stuck in his prime. He's like 28 or 29. He just signed a 3-year deal. He'll be trash when this deal's done. He might have 2 years left of solid chance of doing something. Fuck that. Victor Oladipo signed a 1-year deal. I'm hot. I like Bradley Beal's. I really like Bradley Beal. He's wasting his career. Whatever, dude. Bradley Beal signed a 3-year. I'm not mad about him getting money. No, everyone says, "Oh, don't hate on somebody getting the money." Dude, I don't care. Get your fucking money. If that's where you earn the most, that's what you want. That's what you value because you value your family more. So you're gonna get more money for them. Cool. I don't give a fuck, dude. Do that shit then. But if you're trying to win, you like basketball, don't be upset and don't go to the press and complain. Well, they're not going to win for you. They're just going to give you money to shut up and play, dude. Here you go. Be the superstar. Here's money. Oladipo coming back to Miami on a 1-year, $11 million deal. Like that. Oladipo's a stud. Bring him back. Dort gets a 5-year, $87 million deal by Oklahoma City. This was a strange one to me. I was like, I know this guy's name. I know him as a player, but damn, I didn't know he was worth $87 million on a 5-year deal. This kid just got paid, dude. That's big time, dude. That's a big deal. I don't see why he deserved all that. That's a lot of money. Amir Coffey got a 3-year deal with the Clippers. Bobby Porter's 4-year. Bobby Porter's got paid a lot of money too. 4 years, $49 million for the Bucks. Bobby's not that good, is he? $49 million? Damn, dude. That seems like an overpaid reach. Because then you're getting Mo Bamba at a 2-year, $21 million deal. Mo Bamba's cheap. He should be getting the 4-year, and Bobby should be getting a 2. Mo Bamba's a stud. Anthony Simons gets a 4-year hundo bomb. A hundo for Anthony Simons? God damn, dude. What has he done for you? Portland's loading up with guys that have just nobody's heard of. Who the hell's Portland? See, Portland needs Kevin Durant, and they will win a championship right now. KD needs to go to Portland, bro. Instead of paying fucking Anthony Simons $100 million, take that money back now. You can have 50 for 3. 3 years, $50 million. And then KD's coming in for 3 for whatever. 210. Well, I don't know what he would make. 230 for 3. Whatever the fuck he would make, I don't know. Dwayne Dedman gets a 2-year, $9 million for Heat. Cheap deal for Miami for players that have already been there. They're just taking the cut to go back. Chris Boucher, 3-year, $35 million deal. That seems like a lot of money. NBA money is expensive nowadays. Damn, these crazy guys getting it. Thaddeus Young still gets $16 million from the Raptors. That seems wild to me. 2-year deal. Deshaun Tate gets a 3-year, $22 deal for the Rockets. Never heard of the kid. Patty Mills, 2-year, $14.5 million for the Nets. Nicky Claxton back with the Nets, $20 million. Well, they got money now because Kyrie and KD's gone. All gonna be off the books. Marvin Bagley gets a 3-year, $37 million deal with the Pistons. That seems crazy to me. Bagley. Last time I remember, Marvin Bagley was on the Kings. That's the last time Marvin Bagley was picked in the recent drafts. A couple of years back, he was supposed to be one of the best players. He was like the number 2 pick. I always liked Marvin Bagley, but he just seems like he hasn't got the right fit. And now I'm with Pistons. Just seems like a money move. I don't seem like it's a good fit to me. But we'll see. I hope the best for him. 3 years. It's hard to say no to 3 years, $37 million. I mean, I understand. Gary Harris signs a 2-year, $26 million with Orlando. Yikes! Orlando not winning anything with Gary Harris 2-year, $26 million deal. That's atrocious. He'll be injured in the first year within 36 games. Javon Carter 2-year deal, no money disclosed for the Bucks, and the Wizards gets Anthony Gill. All free agent signings going down. Let's see. This one I really liked. I can't believe the Mavs missed on this. This is interesting. I don't know if I value the Mavs as high now because Jalen Brunson signed a 4-year, $104 million deal with the Knicks. That's huge. They signed his dad to like the staff or some shit in like a ploy, like almost like a WWE ploy move. We sign your father now. Sign with the company. Like that shit was so stupid. But like they actually did that. His dad's got a job with the team on the Knicks, and now he's signing with the Knicks and the Mavs. Like they went out and made moves, but now they didn't. No, Jalen Brunson, man. I thought they were gonna keep him and retain him, but I think they tried. They just couldn't. The WWE stunt signing your dad deal sealed the deal plus the money. Malik Monk gets a 2-year, $19 million for the Kings. The Sixers stole P.J. Tucker from Miami. We weren't going to pay the money that they could pay. 3-year, $33. That's $11 mil a year. Can't pay it. Bulls get Andre Drummond on a $6.6 million 2-year deal. That's cheap. Drummond doesn't do much, I guess, lately. I don't know. I feel like he's really good, but not really. Like he doesn't get paid a lot. Isaiah Hartenstein gets a 2-year, $16 million deal for the Knicks. I don't know who that is. Like, why? Who is that guy? Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe he'll have like 18 over game. Kyle Anderson gets two-year, $18 million deal for the Minnesota. Not bad for Kyle Anderson. Was he already there? I thought he was with the Grizzlies. Maybe I'm wrong. Was with the Spurs back in the day. I'm not sure. Daniel House gets a 2-year, $8.5 for the 76ers. JaVale McGee, 3 years, $20 million for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee, the Mavs. That's a nice little role player. Dallas is loading up to win now, I'll tell you that much. I know they want to win now. They're all in with Luka, trying to get the right pieces. I told them they needed a big. They're getting a big. They don't sign Brunson. Might be a step back. They're getting some pieces. So JaVale McGee, I don't know how much he's got left in the tank. But Lonnie Walker's going to the Lakers on a $6.5 million 1-year deal. Troy Brown, $1.18 to the Lakers on 1 year. Juan Toscano Anderson, 1 year, $1.8 to the Lakers. They're signing vet minimum deals. Kevin Knox, 2 for $6 to the Pistons. Ugh. His career dead in Detroit. DeLon Wright, 2 for $16 with the Wizards. Interesting. DeAndre Jordan, 1 for $1.8 to the Nuggets. He'll never play with the Nuggets. Wesley Matthews, 1 year. I can't believe DeAndre Jordan got a deal somewhere. I can't believe Blake Griffin's going to get a deal somewhere. Back to the Clippers, someone said. Oh, my God. 2 years for Damian Jones to Lakers, no money. Joey Ingles gets the Bucks deal. It doesn't say. And then that ends it out. So that's the deals. Interesting free agency. Gary Payton did sign with the. He is leaving the Warriors. Gary Payton from the Warriors just won a championship, and now gets a 3-year deal with the Blazers. So the Blazers are loading up with some pieces. Gary Payton, not a bad signing. So Blazers are signing up, loading up a little bit for with Dame, trying to keep Dame. They need to go get Kevin Durant right now with the Blazers, instant contenders in the West. Dame, Gary Payton, Durant, plus their guys they got. Plus their guys. Anthony Simons, they just signed back. They're good, dude. Let's see it. All right, so we are releasing what we like to call the preseason power rankings. We're doing a power rankings for the preseason in the NFL. All right, so we're definitely we're gonna start from the worst all the way to the best. We're gonna break it down into chunks here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams we're doing, starting at the 32. So this is the worst teams. So if you hear the team you like this early, if you hear it in this episode, I'm sorry. You're a lot of people that listen to this are gonna hear their team coming up. My team is coming up in this episode, so don't worry. I'm here with you. We'll get through this together. My dead last 32 worst team is, hold on. That coffee's so good. Okay, so the last team I got is Seattle. They're terrible. It doesn't matter even if 32 Seattle. It doesn't matter even if Jimmy G comes out and does his throwing here coming up in the next week or two, and he's fine, and he's ready to go, and he trades and goes to Seattle. They're still the worst team, just because I don't like their whole roster top to bottom. The running back room's terrible. The wide receiver room is up, and Tyler Lockett's gonna be leaving soon. Coach is old. Quarterback, they're not in win now mode, but some of their pieces are. They lost their best linebacker on defense. Their offensive line is in rebuild mode. They got Noah Fant, a piece that's kind of good for now, but no one else to throw. Like, they're just so mixed up and back and forth. I don't know what the fuck is going on from top to bottom. They need just an overhaul, a complete overhaul. I think they need a new coach. They need a new quarterback. They need a new everything. This franchise is so fucking... This franchise is so ass backwards, it's not even funny. I don't understand what's going on with them. I literally have no idea what's going on in Seattle. Quarterback's a mess. Defense is a mess. I know I did my ranking, my previews for the division, but this is my actual power rankings going into before preseason even starts. This is just my power rankings. So we're going to do this, and then we'll come back and check on the power rankings at some point. But Seattle's dead last right now because going into this season, I have no fucking high hopes for them. They're going to be in the top 5 draft pick selection next year, easily. They're a mess. Next, I have Chicago. At 31 is the Bears. I don't think it's a surprise here. They're a mess in a different way because they have Justin Fields. So it is kind of a, oh man, the future's not over because Seattle doesn't even have a quarterback. Geno Smith and Drew Lock are just not it. You guys have Justin Fields. The Bears fans have Justin Fields and maybe Montgomery. Mooney, I like Mooney a lot. Other than Mooney, no receivers. Got to get a receiving core. Should have paid for A-Rob. You didn't. And it is what it is. The line's got to be reworked. Got to draft line. Big time. Next draft has to be all 2 offensive linemen first. They need offensive line, receivers. Defenses are all right, but not enough to move them up. They're down right now. Defense is kind of iffy. They're selling parts. They're rebuilding. This is a rebuild for the Chicago Bears. They need better offensive line. They need some better defensive pieces from the D-line on the D-line now. They got to get younger at the D-line position. They're already young at corner. Jalen Johnson, he's a stud. Eddie Jackson's getting older. Duke Shelley at corner. Jawan Brisker at safety. They're a mix of young and old, but they got to get younger on the D line for sure because they lost Khalil Mack in the trade, which they got some pieces. They're definitely in a rebuild. 31's not harsh or mean. Bears fans know where they stand. They just got to do the right thing with Justin Fields by getting him weapons. Darnell Mooney is not number one. Let's be honest. I love Darnell Mooney. Great weapon, dude. Great weapon. But let's get him some guys around him, some pieces for Fields. Block for him. Get a running game. Solid running game. Let's not rely on one guy. David Montgomery's not and Khalil Herbert, maybe can you get him going? But the offensive line is key. Brian Pringle's not going to save this. Cole Kmet, I love Cole Kmet, young tight end. Get him going, dude. Let's go, Chicago. Got to figure it out. Rebuild or bust. Next goes into the Giants. Giants fans, you're up on deck. Andrew, if you're listening right now, at this point, this is your Giants. Time to shine. Number 30, baby. I had to keep you below my team. Just a little bit. We're next. Giants are at 30. Daniel Jones, this is his year. They declined his option. They're saying, you're either good or we're getting another fucking guy. Figure it out. This is his time. Saquon, they say he's godlike. He's back. He's back to his old ways. So they're going to run Saquon to the ground. And Daniel Jones is going to look, all right. And then they're going to overpay for this fucker. Watch. Watch it happen. Watch, Giants fans. You're going to overpay for Daniel Jones almost sneaking you in. You're going to miss the playoffs by 2 games or some stupid shit. I don't know. But the Giants fans know they aren't going to be that great. Saquon's going to be okay. He's going to come back and be healthy. I hope he is the old Saquon because Saquon was a beast. They say A.J. Dillon's got bigger quads now, so what now? Anyways, the receiving core is all right. They got to stay healthy. They got some guys. The Giants they know what they're doing. Not really. They don't know what they're doing. Their offensive line's terrible. The Giants are bad. They're brutally bad. Their defense is somewhat getting better. They're working on it. They're trying to get this team better. They've been in a rebuild for a while. Daniel Jones is not the guy. He's not the quarterback. They need to get a new quarterback. They needed a few major draft picks need to come. Their receiving core is going to get gutted. Some of these guys are going to be out of here. Kenny Galladay will be gone. Their receiving core is going to be gutted. They'll have a new offensive line to work around. Defense has got to get fixed. It's kind of young. Adoree Jackson, I like. Blake Martinez will be gone. Thibodeau, we'll see what he can do. Dexter Lawrence, see what he can do. Jaleel Ward. Leonard Williams. We'll see what happens. Giants have some pieces, but they got a long ways to go. That leads to the Falcons. My team next. The Falcons are at 29. They're terrible too. We have a lot of pieces. A lot of guys were trotting out there trying to figure out why I have Atlanta so low is because I don't know what Marcus Mariota is. We haven't seen him. Desmond Ridder is a rookie. He's supposedly going to be good, but he's not going to play. It's going to be Marcus Mariota's year. We don't know what he is. We've seen him a little bit with the Raiders, backup coming in for Derek Carr when he was injured on a Sunday night, Thursday night game. Okay, whatever. That's not a full season. That's not running the offense. Drake London is a rookie. That's probably his best weapon, other than Kyle Pitts, of course. Kyle Pitts is number 1. Then it's going to be on Drake London. Zacchaeus, Brian Edwards they traded for. They have a lot of receivers. They're going to try it out and try and see who's going to be fitting in since Russell Gage has went and gone to Tampa Bay. Offensive line it got reworked. It's younger. They've got pieces. They re-signed Jake Matthews on the left tackle to solidify that. So Marcus Mariota's not going to have to run for his life. He's got guys. Right side is young. Center is new because Alex Mack left for the 49ers, just retired. Last year he left. So it's a newer offensive line, but they're getting it right. They're guys that have been together now for a while. Matt Hennessy, Jalen Mayfield's new this year, but everyone else has been around. Defense is all new. They're just throwing guys out there and seeing what sticks. A.J. Terrell is the guy that's the young guy that's a beast. He is the guy that's the staple of the defense now. Him and Grady Jarrett. Jarrett's been there for a while. Through thick and thin, through everything, he's staying. And A.J. Terrell is here now. Young guy that's around for the Falcons. Other than that, everyone is up for grabs. We're trying to find spots for guys. Figure it out. signing some vets to help out, figure things out. So it's a rebuild for all these teams I'm talking about right now. They're in a rebuild in different stages, different ways. Some look better than worse. Some seem to be fixing some things. Some seem not to. It's on these rosters and GMs and coaches to get behind these guys and get the most out of the guys, the young guys they have, and the vets got to help out in the ways they can to try to get better. Maybe sneak into a team that can get good quicker. And that leads to the last team into this little preseason power rankings. We're going to do this every episode, have this going, continuing on, get to the number one teams, see who's number one. I have Houston at 28. This is where we leave off, which is surprising because you're like, Houston, dude, Houston over these other teams. Yeah, I like what they're doing. They've got some things figured out in the draft. Davis Mills, if he's their guy, if he actually figures it out, he's better off. They've quarterbacks-wise, they've got it. Other than maybe the Bears, they've got their quarterback figured out. We don't know about the Falcons, Seahawks, Giants. Maybe the Bears. It might not even be Justin Fields. We don't know. Davis Mills, they're going through running backs. Marlon Mack, Rex Burkhead, Damian Pierce, whatever. Brandon Cooks, they got a receiver. John Mechie might be the guy. Breven Jordan, Andy Janovich. So the offensive line they've reworked. So Texans are trying. I'll give them credit. They're bringing in Lovey. You know that defense is going to fly around and make plays and do that thing. So we'll see what Derek Stingley can bring, what these guys can do. I'm not saying Texans are going to be good or anything. I'm just saying that I'd have them at 28. They're a little bit better off if they have Davis Mills they believe in. If not, they'll know this year too, just like Daniel Jones and the Giants. They'll know if Davis Mills is the guy or if he's not the guy. But I think 28 Texans, that's fair on both sides. It's up to Lovey to figure this thing out, really. They'll be good on defense, we know that, but they got to get the right exact pieces. Not just, okay, settle for being good because he can make a lot of guys that aren't good. They got to really figure out what they need for the next year or two to compete in that division because they're not that far off because that division's not a powerhouse by any means. They can rebuild. They got to know what they need, a quarterback or is Davis Mills the guy. This is the year to find that out. So we're going to keep doing this. We'll do this in like chunks of 5. So we'll have 27 to probably 23 coming up next. That'll be the next episode. We'll keep doing that, sprinkling these in. I like doing these. I think other than that, we'll kind of leave you guys on that note. I hope you guys have a great day. And if you made it to this point, I love y'all. Don't forget to check out on the YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Get notifications so you can get notified when my YouTube videos come out. I'm going to premiere them at 7 Eastern or 7 Pacific, 8 Eastern every night. When they come out. The audio, if you listen to Spotify, Apple, whatever you listen to, iTunes, it'll be out at noon like normal, but the video will be out on YouTube at 8 Eastern. So if you're listening right now, you made it this far. I love y'all. Have a great day. Peace.